don't understand.
Look at me.
Why am I listening to this?
Yo, a strange plot from the sort that should cost you a fortune. A portion is scorching like the surface of the sun torching. Johnny Storm style the norm while you lukewarm. I'm true born, no inheritance, I'm everything. Where's the ring? Patrick Ewing, I'm back to spewing. No whack shit brewing. Me and Pilot fly it, you know dive it when you try it. Still a flyest, livest, like it's on air. Con air that's cold enough for Montclairs. At least two of them, I'm proving them wrong now. You're using the wrong sounds, choosing the wrong nouns. Peep the modifications in Odd's basement. It's job placement, working like it's gods I'm facing. Not the breaking when head spinning, you're left thinking. Best ink and tattoo beats, tattooing. Out this world, Star Wars, R-Force. Beyond Jedi, Leon, Deadeye, aim. Name been up like a red eye. From BX to Bed-Stuy, I'm more than just get by. On the mic, it said I left the bar set high like the price of gold ones. Once the standard, yes, I've anchored many beats. In my time, devised lines, cross them like Iverson. The boss, son, I fired them. Hired pens, left charred and disbarred. Retired men, marred and left scarred. Hard to just guard against. Never mind attack, beats mine a snack on. Tack on a couple more rhymes, all time with it. I've scripted in triple digits, scribble physics in rhyme form. Your missiles miss at the target, I'm on it like red dots. Headshots, just watch and take notes. Best not to chase smoke, space ghosts. Adults swim with fishes, seditious explicit lines. Twisted to split in time to end it. Offensive to many when offensive. Attentive to the pulse of the world. Demented presidents smear excrement on our rights. We're better than no one. It's off the show, son. Those who hold funds know the real. It's overkill. How we supposed to feel in equilibrium? Give me some hope, yo. Beats get yoked, yo. It's over easy when I'm spitting. What I've given's driven the future's written rhythms. Different, you dudes is inching incrementally. Eventually, you couldn't reach this in centuries. The penalty for what I say is poverty, unless you hit the lottery. The robbery is real, the snobbery it kills. Look at my paycheck, pay respect, it's gone now. They got me with a bill, an odyssey of will to persevere on their property and not kneel. Lions not concerned with the thoughts of sheep. They caution me to no avail, they won't prevail and auction me. Talk to me nice, yo. Often I slice throats with my quotes. Life coach for MCs, I might show the recipe accidentally while putting it in the ether. Turn them all into believers once they receive us of the prophecy. Not the profits we make, no apologies. Your mic skills, NyQuil, I kill. Only the strong know capoeira. This hostile weather should make you evacuate, graduated. Now you faded before you graduated.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings.
The whole thing's majestic. The kids invested in the work like a benefactor. The end of rappers like East Coast, West Coast. I pen the rapture, men of stature understand. None of it tends to matter. My words don't further the agenda. Not a member of the big club or defender of what they did to us. Split us up into cliques to fuck us up like gang violence. They give no fucks about the damn science.
And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment.
The secrecy is eating me alive. Who believes in these rules that evilly move? Seeing me with eyes like a peeping Tom with no permission. My own addiction is calling them out. I'm falling out for good. Won't bring me in the fold. I linger in the cold while you sweat to the old like Rich Simmons. Keep the rich linens and false narratives, cause here we pitch wisdom with harsh adjectives.
No official of my administration should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know.
Let me tell you, little dudes, a special little tip I can give you from all my years of hanging and banging. I eat my vitamins, I say my prayers. It's not some kind of game. This stuff has been specially designed. A strong body, a strong mind. That's why I'm undefeated.
What's the prognosis? I'm high voltage, shock you with unexpected bars. Surprise, folks, it's another one. Never one and done, a little something from the guy you still running from. Fly over percussion drums, bars concussive, blunt objects. Peep the cobwebs, drop legs on mock necks. Flow disgusting like pigs fucking, that's cop sex. Hot flesh, you can smell a guero, pero probably shouldn't eat it. Swans are weakness, some dudes fluently speak snitch on beat spit like they some capos. Don't believe it, can't run with me, paraplegic, known defeatist. I've shown strategic mastery, zero cats in this class with me. I'm mad shifty, talking dream sellers, deem fellas unworthy of these dirty cuts. They say the herby puff must be laced, sun in space. I'm taking off, y'all running place, dunk in your face. Vitamin heat, take your daily dosage. Who's next to blow? This is my show. Y'all failed explosives. My shit slapping on the corner like mailing postage. Scale this dosage precisely for your diagnosis. Vitamin heat, take your daily dosage. Who's next to blow? This is my show. Y'all failed explosives. My shit slapping on the corner like mailing postage. Scale this dosage precisely for your diagnosis. You won't forget this titan. No thanks to Denzel. Send frail men on this challenge. It never ends well. Ladies and gents scale fences when I spit, causing chemtrails according to conspiracy theorists that fear it. The air, it's getting thicker here. Listen here, pistolier, make it crystal clear. Falls count anywhere. Backstage brawls and cage falls like Mick Foley. I live solely to elevate after slips, homie. The ring you strutting to it. I'm like, yo, cut the music. There's nothing to it. My rap promos is fluid. No way to break kayfabe when the shit's real. For small fry raps, I make space for a kid's meal. Pricks squeal when I lock the sleeper. Doctors, preachers, even non-believers call upon the Lord for help. Fall upon your sword yourself, preserve your record, son. Bless the drums with these words, respected ones. Vitamin heat, take your daily dosage. Who's next to blow? This is my show. Y'all failed explosives. My shit slapping on the corner like mailing postage. Scale this dosage precisely for your diagnosis. Vitamin heat, take your daily dosage. Who's next to blow? This is my show. Y'all failed explosives. My shit slapping on the corner like mailing postage. Scale this dosage precisely for your diagnosis.
We're all under the radar, that's a word like palindrome. Like everything ain't right unless we're stripped down to our bones. So don't cast stones in no glass homes if the past is all we known. To the grass grows, your ass shows. When you go, you're last to know. To the coroner, on the corner, death awaits to the disorder. When money has no value with these slave masters on quarters. When heaven's beyond their teeth, beyond their skin to which we teach. Martial law's what it will be if we defund the police. Alchemists at Stonehenge, carcass riding sorcerers. They traffic human beings like they modern day torturers. You're an armchair activist, raging with your fingertips, sitting at your desk at home, munching on a bag of chips. Underneath the tents they go, life is just a circus. How is it not a matrix? But we're hooked up to these circuits. Mr. Anderson, amplifying, Jack jumped over the candlestick. The dark, he couldn't handle it. Monstrous, prodigious, I'm one with all these planets. I'm so cosmic, I can't stand it. To the Pacific or Atlantic, God's on time, it's what it's granted. Faith is my experience, it can't be made up logically. I am on this odyssey, and I can say it modestly. An elixir of panacea when I'm ingested well. Like a slow breath to really know death when on earth it could be hell. Cause my presence in this spiritual realm is coexistence. Since the essence, my ethereal self is such persistence.
Took the red pill, dead still. Raps coming from left field. Let's build, where's will with my next meal? Animatronic, sonic spitter, chronic twister, rap hobbit killer. Hook on phonics, niggas get crept on and stepped on like doormats. Legalize it, speak for the trees like the Lorax. Greedy fucks putting liens on you like you scored smack. Banks will take the Porsche, the front and the back, porch back. Tell 'em eat shit or eat a dick like a horse snack. Teach we only see white words, though the boards black. Catapult bricks, a capitalist, call it looting. When cops involved, it's called a shooting, it's never murder. You ever heard of a cop convicted, not acquitted? Only in movies, the plot's terrific. Stop and think, it's a crazy world we live in. We're leaving for our children. They bought the water to poor civilians and boarded buildings. Home and abroad, they're hoarding billions for their children. Generations of oppressors, aggressors take to progression through protesting and leave on stretchers. Wrote this joint for the deep reflectors. Keep the pressure on. I'm on the same shit Kesha on. I pray for these dudes while stating the truth about them. Headed the wrong way, tried to reroute them. They soulless, it seems they only profit without them.
From days of long ago.
Yo, the odd cat, my bad, but God raps. Get your headband rock with a guy smack. Get rock back to sleep for you babies. Take me an on-the-job nap. From school and these drooling toddlers ponder beyond rap. I'm first contact, rhymes alien in nature. I'm fresh rolled dough. You're staler than a baker's old loaf. Took an oath so to be trashed, afraid to be eaten. I want the whole smoke. Toke, not a bust down. These pansies hot in the pantry. I'm like, what's up now? No rapper safe from consumption. Ain't got the gumption. Only function as fodder. Gas plotters understand how Sundance kick out the intricate footwork. Look, squirt, you'll never beat me. Jump down to shook earth. Heavyweight is an understatement, can cook first. At my barbecue, one man cookout, yo, I'm starving, dude. No mouthpiece can guard your tooth. Accelerate like the particles that created Flash. My metahuman evolution turn these snakes to ash. Taste the grass and the dirt, you straight ass with the verse. Ain't got the passion to work the way that I do. Gives a fuck about an image, but I'm there for a scrimmage. If any rapper wanna witness how I push beyond limits, Bruce Willis, unbreakable, unshakable. I strip Kyrie Irving the same time. I might be burning a split for the finest shit. Advise you quit. Bars I write in script, causing seismic shifts in the way dudes view the craft. The spewing raps, it's true in fact. Most cruisers whack, refuse to scrap. Over beats, my competitive nature. So aggressive on paper, whoever next to come take her. Crack, getting left in a crater with the force of a major cataclysmic event. World breaker, curl freighters underwater, metaphorically speaking. Mad weight on the bars, you left scoreless this evening. A perfect game, my certain aim ensures the achievement. Yo, I'm still a purist when secreting these real rhymes. I got you all repeating these ill lines.
This program is about unsolved mysteries. What you are about to see is not a news broadcast.
What fell from the sky that December night? Dozens of people, most of them still alive today, were eyewitnesses. For the first time, 10 of them agreed to come together and tell the story of a night that they will never forget.
Invasion of the odd travelers, my bap in the track, I snapped on it, blacked out, drunk flying, spun gliding, it's sorcery off the radar. Levitate by sound with heavyweight bars, beam you straight off the ground, elevate our crowd to higher levels. Desired metals require special alchemy. A street fighter like Alpha 3 can outfor me. More heart than the dungeon in Calgary. Need a telescope on your balcony just to see me. Close encounters of a third kind. Heard mine absurd lines. Blew out your turbine for turd rhymes. Out the air, you outta here like two texts. It's well known like blue checks on Twitter. Who's next to get canceled? Mangled, clubbed by the bat on the mantle. Swing away, Merrill feral predator. Apex, breakneck, competitor. Ahead of your like your destination. The final one, exclamation. Invasion of the body, catch a godly rapper. Got these actors yelling cut, they don't want the action. Not a fraction, a bastion of real lyricism. Ill spirits in them, profess my cynicism. Criticism as victim of the regime. We flip the system to bird with no esteem.
I looked down in there myself. I seen there was something down in there that had bright lights on it.
There was no motors. There was no propellers. There was was no identification whatsoever that were identified as an aircraft that I would know.
Sometime later, I seen a box truck pull up there. There were some men. They were dressed in moon suits, we called them.
Became death, destroyer of worlds, deployer of hurled truth. Current state of the world's proof. Not in your purview, Mr. Pay-per-views. Words you couldn't understand cause it hurts too. Who's the first to receive the mind meld? Rhymes held in the X-Files. Add this to the next pile. Molder and Scully, getting older and ugly. I age like my rhymes and fine wine bubbly. David Duchovny, still searching for the truth that's out there where I'm working in the booth. Purchased me a suit of human skin just to fit in. A linchpin in this rap shit, never simping.
The military's idea of finding nothing is completely false. There was something down in that ravine that night. There was something that glowed an awful bright light. And they took something out of there that night.
The Air Force has declined our request to comment on this story. Their official report still states that they were investigating a meteorite. The report concludes that nothing was found. Some people in Kecksburg, Pennsylvania disagree.
Yes, Doctor, what can I do for you?
Well, it seems my telescope is picking up a strange sort of, well, what I can only describe as an electrical storm, which is which is approaching the Earth rapidly. I thought the news media should be advised.
Yo, running through you like the first board. Pen sliced like pizza wheels. Y'all swinging Nerf swords, never been. Rhymes take you places ain't never been. All rap, no plan B like I left it in. Box from the left, people wedding ring shining. Ain't let me finish, Wendy hears everything. 10 wings or fly dudes, leave them grounded. Get a glimpse of what I do, left astounded. No lamest shit, extreme Paul Heyman shit. Scientific with it, rap lab in the basement. Physics defy constantly, battling John Constantine. My demons hardly agreeing on what we ought to dream. Crisp, uniform, logoless, jump scare rappers, whole cliques of soloists. Lately more Hitchcockian with the thrills. Got me in an ill mode, dropping in these chills.
It's raining silver bullets. What's going on? They seem to be evaporating everything in their path. I'm sure that, well, I hope
Yo,
they're friendly.
start running when you hear the guns blow. Sun low, think you G.I. Joe? I'm gung-ho, all for it. They ignore it in the forest where it grow. I reforge it, make a porridge, malnourished, see them glow. Energize the system and stimulate the flow while they minimize the vision, decisions on hold. His mission unfold off track, you going cold. Got lost in translation cause of bad navigation. No dedication, no destination. False education, witness the revelations. No longer debating, God or Satan. God forgave them, saw they facade was shaking. Firm to the facts, in fact, just hold that. Know that you dealing with a force you can't hold back. Go back to the beginning of time, untold facts. In fact, you dealing with a force you can't hold back.
If we can't talk to them, then we must communicate without words. ESP, thought transference. It's the only way. Everyone, concentrate.
Manifesto as I explode. They thought I was injury prone, over like Derrick Rose. Off the Julius Randle, who can handle? Everybody get dismantled, an egg scrambled. No words, I ain't hear peep from the suburbs. I'm ghetto as it can get. Go in his mansion, let my dog sit on his carpet and shit. The flow sprayed around your dining area with air wick. Private jets, I'm on this air shit. She wanna film an air flick, vocals flying high like the Sears Tower. The baseball home run hitter, not a fouler. Or NBC Jimmy Fallon, with the styles piling up over your window in high rise. MC Hammer told me don't trust the allies. Genuine verses made out of leather cowhide. She putting on her thong like she about to ride. Listen at the same time, vocals beam down above your city like the Star Trek Enterprise.
They say they've had to leave their planet Earth because it has become uninhabitable. They say that the planet Zoink is a good place for them.
flow wasn't always immaculate. Took a stab at it, crafted it over years. Manic shit, blood, sweat, and tears. There's love left in here, enough to keep me set for years. A few tears, some new gears to kick into. Ripping the beats like rap gifts, re-rap it. My presence on is present like a re-gift. Got it and passed it. You novice, this classes. Who got them a masters? A problem for rappers, yeah, not even factors. I'm no elitist by nature. I dug deep on this paper, repeated the labor, well seasoned with flavor. I'm top chef now, the rest bow. They kowtow to this Bronx style. Native spitter at powwows. Spent a decade searching the earth for 7 seas. Landed at TME, started planning my BME. Met some dudes that was living what I was thinking. Hip hop, I was tripping like I was sinking.
And I think if there's a secret to human nature, it's the fact that we aren't satisfied. We're never satisfied. I hope you're absolutely plagued with dissatisfaction through your whole life. Because if you are, you'll always strive to do better. And the next one that I do is going to be my masterpiece. Probably won't be this one, but the next one.
Now I'm on pace, haters can keep a long face. Caught in the wrong space, on airwaves and airspace. Get scared straight like troubled youth. Ruffled view, feathers along the way. Hard feelings have gone away. Went from shadow kicks with Johnny Cage on Sonya Blade. Zoning while bumping Johnny Blaze. Letting the ganja blaze. To being on my way to mastering what I started. Blasting through all my targets. My journey up and down this boulevard was full of art. Learn to pull your heartstrings as well as pull your card. I do my part to keep the game fresh. In the same breath, shit is classical. Dragon flew out the mandible. Masterful tracks, I do stand the test of time. A paperback's worth of facts in just one line. A spitfire that got 'em falling like tripwire. Wasn't shit prior to all of my fucking misfires.
I think probably nothing will teach you more than just experimenting. Do as many different things as you have the nerve to do. Shoo, just go for it. Sometimes you learn more from mistakes than you do from trying so hard. Sometimes those mistakes turn into be the best learning devices we have.
Beats, I body bag 'em, toe tag 'em, the flow dragon. Go at 'em, how I split a whole atom scientifically. My efficiency won't let me waste words. Chef is son, like some venison, but what I make heard. Non-cannibal animals traveling in groups. I'm damaging like chucking a javelin in a booth. This rapper's lunch is chain crunch like abdomens past the juice. I'm like crashing into a shooting gun. Killed yourself cause you felt yourself like you was home alone. See me, number one like E.T. phoning home. In theory I will create like big bangs when I attack. A saying Prince when slaying things or when I rap. Never cap, see shots, I send them back like Capella facts. My pen a jetpack that could propel a craft. Inner space, beats I beast on in your face. I eat on dinner plates, you peons been disgraced. Been whipped into shape for eons win this race. I'm so dope I make trap rappers assimilate. They try to, but my rap patterns a different make. Both vintage and futuristic, I stimulate all senses. Ayo, I rhyme in all tenses. Bars, heavy things, anything that on no benches. And pumping iron is something I am equipped to deliver. With one shot from my quiver, I'll put a stop to these critters. Exterminator, terminator with the verbs of slayer. All determined players need some words of prayer. NFL, we call that shit a Hail Mary. A Tupac Shakur, these rappers jokes like 2 knocks on doors. I'm still the go-to option for those who watch the score, not one who drops the ball. Specialist, word bank larger than a deficit. When I'm rhyming, dudes be like, he always on some extra shit. Megalith, couldn't move me with Mayan technology. The kind of dude you see, only described in said prophecy. How I rep the Bronx should spark a new renaissance. Depending on me to lead is how I know we ending on.
the home of angels, aliens, and misplaced spirits. A lost island is a blank canvas, an empty notebook, a formless ball of clay.
Hey yo, it's been a minute, RP, oddly, we ain't finished. Giving godly visions attained by listening. Every exchange riveting, y'all tired like Michelin. I'm just getting started, who next to get discarded? Departed beats, rest in peace, once blessed with speech. Shit artists trying to resurrect the peace, put they spin on it. Lacking creativity, passion, productivity, fitting me like a glove officially. Might get snubbed by my peers, hard to come to grips with my existence. Still I'm revered by those that matter, not just takers of space, makers of bass-driven vehicles, ace-spitting meaningful lyricists. You hearing this combined, we define what's great like Webster's. Soundscapes that's fresher than mint, conditioning like that of Balboa. Foul odor from the training room, peep the montage. Whole bomb squad and one rapper that your entourage. Betting on your odds, silly mega milli shit. That dude on the really spit, really sick with it, like he old with COVID. Come to grips with it, kids' motives always been to stick it to the POTUS and his puppeteers. Game rigged like explosives, pumping fear. Jonathan Crane, not the comic strain, but it's clear they got the same intent. We at each other's throats, me and my brothers broke, controlled by the ones that's cloaked. Sun is soaked to come with smoke, stay opposed, no way I fold. Pocket rockets made from mold, discontinued vintage, banned by special interests. Hands left you imprints. You ever talk some shit that'll get you extinct? Only left you imprint. Encyclopedia, your recycled media. Nothing new like your new shit. Michael leaving you in the history books. You officially cooked, finito. This the cheat code, the game genie. Shit remain easy, something in the veins, believe me. Took the reins, you see me. What's attained ain't easily quantified by common eyes. I promise I never threaten supply that kills. Why I'm ill, no folklore. I've walked the shores of high Brazil. Still an artist you hoped for, just twice as ill.